still on by the mat within. Light from the kitchen spills across the floor and quiet still. Key set down on the counter edge, jacket hanging off one shoulder stretch. TV muted, moving light, blue glow shifting through the night. Window cracked a little wide, cold air resting at my side. Couch untouched, I stay upright, standing still in living room light. Almost home but not asleep. Lights are on but I don't sing. Room is warm, I let it stay. One more track before I lay. Phone face down on the table. Nothing urgent, nothing stable. Inside now but still not through. I pause here too. Fridge I'm low against the wall. Clock is ticking but I don't call. Curtain lifting with the air. Street light flicker through the glare. Remote resting in my hand. I don't press it, let it stand. Sofa corner close enough. Still I lean against the stuff. Breathing slow without a plan. Halfway in, not fully in. Music playing soft and thin, circling but from within. Not yet, don't lie down. Keep the jacket loosely bound. Room is quiet, not asleep. Let the moment settle deep. Almost resting, not quite there. Living in the in-between air. Home surrounds but I don't move. Stay in groove. Finally I sit halfway on the edge but not to stay. Elbows on my knees, I stare through the dark and window glare. Car lights passing down the street, soft reflections at my feet. Another song begins to fade, shadows shifting where I laid. No big thought and no release, just the room and quiet peace. Inside walls but still the same. Paused again, close to sleep but staying wide. Blanket near but set aside. Room is dim and breathing slow. I let another minute go. Almost ending out the night. Lamp still casting amber light. Home at last but not complete. Still in sea. Bathroom mirror under soft light, tap running thin and clear. Toothbrush resting in a cup, water circle in the drain. Towel cool against bare feet. Towel folded on a rack, laundry basket by the door. Shadows on the wall, phone playing from the sink edge. Low tone under the fan, hallway lights still faint. Night settled in the pipes, almost done with the night. Standing by the mirror, one more track before I switch. Like the dark steam fading from the glass bridge, steady in the air, rooms quiet beyond the door. I stay.
Cabinet slightly open, medicine box push aside. Clock blinking 3:28, blue digits in the dark. Another song rolls in, bass thin in the tile fan spinning low speed, soft hum above. Water turn to drip, scene cooling down. Phone battery near the end, screen dim but on. Not in bed, not awake, balance at the sink. Lamp glow soft on chrome, night closing thin. Almost reaching for the switch, still in the sound. Home wrapping quiet walls, need to linger. Let it linger. Yeah, sure. Tab closed with a turn, mirror clear and slow. Toothbrush set back in place, cup against the tile. Phone lower the silence, fan switched off. hallway, now shadow, only fridge below. Step slow toward the room, door half open. Music fully gone, I pause in the dark. Close sleep, light slow, hand near the frame. One more breath in a hush before I lie down. Room steady and still, air cool on the skin. Almost horizontal, eyes open. Hey. Stairwell light on every floor. Concrete steps holding the echo. Handrail cool against my palm. Keys loose in the other hand. Door shut somewhere above. Television murmur through a wall. Number plate beside each frame. Small scratches near the lock. My door 2 steps ahead. Mail tucked under the hinge. Shoes already waiting inside. Thin line of light at the base, almost in, still outside. Standing at my own door. One more track in the hall. Back against the painted wall. Inside quiet, just beyond. Knife folded behind the wood. Key not turned just yet. Let it sit. Elevator cable hum. Someone's faucet running slow. Air thick with late night dust. Footstep fading below. Phone screen dim in my hand. Beat tapping through the case. Door handle within reach. Shadow long across the tiles. Hall clock blinking once. Battery light on red. Another song rolls forward. Barely filling the stairwell. Not in the street, not inside. Balanced on the threshold line. Light under the door. Warm air waiting there. Almost stepping through. Still held by the groove. Nights stacked in the hall. I stay small. Finally key in place. Metal turning with a click. Room air meeting cooler air. Lamp glow from within. Shoes slide onto the mat. Bag rest near the chair. Music lower to a tone. Jacket drop without aim. Door closed, soft behind. Lock set in the quiet home around me now. I stand a moment longer inside walls. Still not moving. Lamp steady in the corner. One more minute of the sound before it settles down. Night carried up the stairs. Now resting in a room. Almost home, fully through. Still I pause. Still I pause. Still I pause. Still I pause.
Balcony door slides halfway. Cool air resting on the floor. City home below the rail. Distant ties on wet asphalt. Ashtray set beside the chair. Matchbox turned face up. Kitchen light behind my back. Thin glow spilling outward. Phone speaker on the table edge. Low drums tapping at the wood. Elevator cable side. Somewhere down the shaft. Almost sleeping, still outside. Night leaning on the balcony.
balcony side. One more track before I close. Door against the quiet inside. Warm outside, then standing in the in-between. Home behind me, dark ahead. I stay instead. Street sign flickers once. Headlights sweep the parking lines. Laundry pole unmoved, concrete holding leftover heat. Glass of water sweating slow. Ring forming near my hand. Curtain breathing through the gap. Soft pulse from the speaker. Clouds drift without shake. Window frames the upper floor. Another song rolls in, barely lifting the air. Not in bed, not on the street. Bare feet on the balcony. Lamp glow reaching through the door. Shadow cut across the floor. Night wide but close enough. Breathe steady in the hush. Almost turning back inside. Let it ride. Finally sitting on the step. Back against the sliding frame. Phone face down beside my knee. Beat reduced to tone. Distant siren passing once. Wind brushing the railing. Last note thinning in the space. City lights unblinking. Door still open at my side. Warm air touching cold. Home waiting one step in. I remain in the fold. Close to sleep, still upright. Balcony holding the night. One more minute in the sound before I turn around inside. Room in amber hue. Outside washed in blue. Almost done with being up. Not yet up.
Parking lot lines on the street light. Engine already cut. See, lean back a little windshield. Holding distance sign. Drive through a seat on the dash. Soda sweating in the cup holder. Lay radio voice fading out. Static brushing the speakers. Shopping car roller somewhere. Metal tapping one. Apartment tower in the glass. Few windows still wait. Almost upstairs, still below. Sitting in the parked car. One more track before I move. Keys resting in my lap. Home stack high above. Elevator waiting inside. Night wide in the lot. I stay. Neighbor car pulls in slow. Headlights sweep the asphalt. Door shuts with a hollow sound. Footsteps crossing stripes. Phone screen dark beside me. Battery down to 1. Another song start low. Bass under the quiet, cold air through the vent. Faint smell of takeout fries. Rear view catching empty roads. Time thin at this house. Hey, not on the road, not in a room. Balanced in the space. Street light halo on the hood. Red light on the glass. Almost stepping out, still in the seat. Home just flows away, let it repeat. Let it repeat. Door opens to the cool. Key fob chirps once. Bag lifted from the back seat. Paper rustling soft. Trunk closed with a muted thud. Shoes on painted lines. Music lowered to a tone. Phone slid in my coat. Lobby door ahead in glass. Reflection walking closer. Night carried in with me. One more minute. Close to home, not there yet. Standing at the entrance, one more beat in my ear for the door slide wide, lights bright in the hall, air warmer than outside. Almost at the elevator, low hum. Low hum. Bathroom light spills down the hall, water running thin and small, mirror holding tired eyes, steam fading from the ties, towel resting on the rack, shirt draped loose across my back, kitchen clock at 12 past 1, ice melting in a glass half done, window shows a parking lot, single car in the far left spot, phone still quiet on the chair, low beat drifting through the air, almost sleeping, not quite there, room to room without a care, light left on in the kitchen frame, one more track without a name, inside now slow and late, nothing pushing at the gate, night spread thin across the floor, just one more. Cabinet door left slightly wide, toothbrush cup set to the side, cold towel under steady feet, fridge hung underneath the beat, elevator stopped somewhere, soft metallic in the air, curtain barely moves at all, streetlight press against the wall, couch cushion keeps its shape, blanket folded like before, another song begins to play, low and level to the core, not in bed, not in the hall, moving slow between them all, lamp glow steady on the wood, standing where the table stood, almost done with being loved, glass half water in the cup, house awake but barely sold, let it go. Finally sitting on the edge of the mattress, not laid back, hands resting on my thighs, window cracked a shade of black, city far but faintly there, engine passing on the way, last note then into a line, clock hands crossing one more time, breathing even, shoulders low, lights still on in the next room, house settled in a tone, I remain in the dim room, close to sleep but I still wide, blanket waiting at my side, one more minute in the trap, before the room goes flat, night holding every sound, while steady all around, home complete without a word, nothing stirred. Shoes slide off near the couch, fabric brushing against the floor, lamp already on in the corner, soft circle on the wall, hallway light left half dim, kitchen kinda cool and clear, glass of water sweating slow, tiny drops along the rim, phone play screen down on wood, bass hum low against a shelf, window holding distant cars, night leaning on the frame, almost done with the day, Starts within a single step. One more track before I sing. Room steady, nothing sharp. Breathe slow in the amber light. Shadow lone long across the rug. Inside now, no rush. Let it sit, yeah. Fridge motor under the quiet. Clock hands shifting without sound. Curtain edge lifting once. Street light cutting through the scene. Coffee table holding rings. Old magazine folded thin. Remote balance near my knee. Dust drifting in the beam. Another song starts up low. Kick felt more than heard. Ceiling fan on level 1. Air moving just enough. Room wide, still air. Night stack, layer on layer. Lamp glow, soft at the edge. Minutes sliding without shape. Not asleep, not alert. Somewhere in the middle. Walls closed but open to stay a little, yeah. Elbows resting on my legs. Window glass cool at my back. Elevator hum below. Headlights passing slow. Blanket near but folded clean. Floor cool under steady feet. Last note thinning in the space. Lamp flicker once, breathing even, shoulders loose. No arrival, no retreat. House settled in the tone. I remain almost lying down, still upright in the glow. One more minute of the track before the screen goes dark. Night steady at the frame. Nothing asking for a name. Inside walls, low sound. Calm around.
Left lane empty, I don't switch. Signal on but no real pitch. Corner store already passed. Still I'm moving soft and slow. Gate behind me for a while. Rear view holding porch light mild. Window open, city air. Low bass resting in the chair. Hands loose resting on the wheel. Nothing urgent, nothing real. Street sign saying I'm close by. I drive past without asking why. Almost there, not going in. Let the track begin again. Engine running soft and low. Front door closed but I don't go. Drive around the same short line. Borrowing a little time. Home in sight beneath the glow. Still not though, yeah. Red light long, I let it be. No one else in front of me. Blinker ticking without aim. Every block just looks the same. Phone turned over, dark display. No one I need to say. Heater, barely pushing heat. Slow vibration under seat. Mailboxes and quiet rows. Tire hum steady as it goes. House number I know too well. I pass by and never tell. Not yet, let it roll. Keep the engine in control. Porch light fixed in my view. I'm not ready to walk through. Loop around, one more spin. Stay outside, don't step in. Close enough to touch the gate, I hesitate, yeah. Finally, I slow it down. Pull beside without a sound. Gear in park, but still inside. Dashboard glow across my side. Hands resting, breathing even. Nothing gained and nothing leaving. Last note fading in the air. Street light flicker everywhere, yeah. Door handle within my reach. Another song begins to speak. Almost home, but still the same. I remain near the door, but staying here. Engine house so quiet in the dark. Headlights dim across the park. One more play before I move. Let it sit inside the groove. Home is waiting past the gate. I let it wait.
Gas lamp on, narrow cone, light pulled over, scattered notes. Window cracked, a finger wide, night air sliding past the blind. Chair turned slightly from the screen, monitor in quiet sleep. Glass half full beside the mouse, small ring pressed into the wood. Hallway light still faintly on, soft line under the door. Phone charging by the wall, low rhythm through the floor. Almost done, I log in. Room still lit in amber tone. One more track before I stand. Hands resting where they land. Inside late, steady pace. Night settled in the space. Home around, no demand. I stay at the desk. Keyboard cool beneath my palms. Cursor blinking without aim. Book stacked near the corner edge. Dust caught in the land beam. Elevator hum below. Plumbing shifting in the wall. Car lights sweep across the glass. Ceiling holding shallow shade. Shoes placed under the chair. Jacket folded on the back. Another song begins to thin. Barely lift in the air. Not in bed, not on the couch. Sitting in between. Lamp glow tight against the page. Pen soft and unseen. Almost closing out the day. Screen already dark. Room breathing at its own rate. Let it stay, yeah. Finally leaning back. Chair creaks once, then still window showing up a floor. A few lights left awake. Phone face down beside my hand. Beat reduced to tone. Last note stretching in the hush. Clock shifting past 2 lamps still on above the desk. Hallway quiet now. Home complete without a move. I remain in the glow. Close to sleep, still upright. Desk cold in the night. One more minute in the sound before I turn around. Inside walls low hung. Nothing left undone. Almost stepping away. Not today.
Backseat filled with grocery bags. Paper handle leaning sideways. Receipt folded in my palm. Engine ticking after stop. Garage light on and overhead. Concrete cool beneath the tires. Trunk still open to the dark. Radio low, almost gone. Milk sweating in thin plastic. Keys resting on the dash. House door closed 10 steps ahead. Night pooled in the driveway. Almost inside, not unloading. Sitting with the engine off. One more track through the speakers before the quiet drops. Groceries waiting in the bag. Front door still inside. Home right here in front of me.
Blinker clicks once, then still. Seatbelt loose across my chest. Neighbor window flickers blue. Some late show through the wall. Cold air slip in front of vent. Phone face down on denim. Garage shadow long and thin. Boxes stacked along the side. Another song begins to fade. Bass reduced to pulse. Hands resting on the wheel. No rush in tonight. Not on the road, not in the house. Balanced in between. Light above, dark behind. Rest steady even. Almost living up the back. Still the track rolls on. Front steps waiting quietly. Let it run. Finally door open slow. Grocery shifting in the back. Engine quiet, key removed, radio cut the air. Milk carton cold in hand, paper bag against my leg. Garage door sliding down, metal meeting ground. House sail warm past the frame. Shoes cross in the tile. Music gone, only hum. I stand a second more. Inside now, still not moving. Back set near the wall. One more minute of the night before I turn it off. Kitchen lights soft and low. Fridge waiting with a glow. Almost done with being out. Come about. Gas station canopy light. White circle on the hood. Pump number glowing green. Digits counting slow. Card held in the slot. Fuel line humming low. Wind pushing at the sleeve. Receipt paper curling. Late truck parked 2 lanes down. Engine idling steady. Phone playing from the cup holder. Beat under the neon. Almost home, tank half full. Standing by the pump, one more track before I drive. No cars on the road, city thin at the south. Red light in the cold, house a few turns away. I stay. Yeah, I stay. Screen flickers at the register. Coffee pot left on security camera, turning once. Shadow across the concrete. Squeegee leaning near the bin. Trash lid tapping wind. Another song rolls in. Bass caught in the metal. Headlights passing far. Highway shining blue. Fuel cap resting on the roof. Time moving without push. Not driving, not parked. Balanced in the light pump, still ticking numbers. Night wide and quiet, almost closing the cap. Still watching the flow. Home waiting down the street, let it go. Yeah, I stay. Yeah, I stay. Nozzle clicks and stops, fuel door press shut. Receipt folded into the dash. Seat sliding back, engine starts with a low turn. Radio dropping the tone. Canopy light fading in the mirror. Road opening dark. Signal blinking once, turn taking slow. House lights somewhere ahead. I keep the song close to home. Wheels moving, street empty and long. One more minute in the sound before I cut it off. Dashboard casting amber. Breathe even in the seat. Almost there again. Low hum. Yeah, I'ma stay. Yeah, I'ma stay.
Kitchen table after midnight, laptop closed but still warm. Lamp leaning over the grain, thin circle on the wood. Notebook open to a blank, pen laid across the spine. Window showing opposite walls, few curtains drawn halfway. Kettle cooling on the stove, steam long gone from the headphone speaker on low. Be resting in the room, almost done with the night. Still at the table, one more track before I rise. Chair angle back home, quiet in every room. Hallway light left on, minutes spread across the floor. I stay.
Fridge hum steady and low, clock shifting past 3. Glare ring near my wrist, water half untouched. Neighbor footsteps overhead, short pause and still. Another song rolls in, bass thin against the tile. Curtain barely moving, street light caught in the scene. Battery blinking red, screen dim but awake. Not in bed, not at work. Balanced in between, lamp glow over paper, words not written yet. Almost closing out the day. Still in the chair room, waiting down the hall. Let it linger. Finally pushing the chair, legs scraping once. Notebook shut without a mark. Pen tucked inside, phone lowered to a thread. Lamp switched to dim, kitchen light the only one left in the house. Steps slow across the floor, hallway narrow in the head. Music nearly at its end, I pause by the door.
Close to sleep, hand on the frame, table now behind. One more breath in the sound before I turn the knob. Room dark beyond the hall, that's steady and cool, almost lying down. Still upright, still upright.
Front door closes with a soft click. Keys rest beside the sink. Kitchen light spreads across the tile. Thin line under the hallway frame. Jacket folded on a chair. Low lamp humming in the corner. Window glass holding streetlight shapes. Blue TV glow without sound. Floor cool under steady steps. Air moving through half-drawn blinds. Room wide open, nothing loud. Music playing from the phone. Almost resting, not quite down. Living room in amber tone. One more track before the couch. Soft delay around the house. Lights still on, breathe even. Night moving without a plan. Inside walls still between. Calm and unseen. Fridge motor steady in the back. Clock hand shifting without notice. Curtain lifts and settles back. Car headlights cross the glass. Remote place near the table edge. Shoes lying quiet by the door. Coffee cup ring on the wood. Dust floating in the lamp beam. Phone screen dark beside my leg. Baseline low against the floor. Ceiling holding shallow shadows. Everything moving slow. Room breathing at its own pace. Couch waiting in the same place. Window holding city light. Halfway through another night. No big shift, no deep sound. Just the air moving around. elbows resting on my knees. Street below in silver lines, elevator hum from somewhere. Another song begins to thin, lamp glows soft against the wall, blanket folded at the edge. Midnight stretching through the hall, breast steady, shoulders loose, nothing added, nothing gone. House settled into quiet, I remain drawn, close to sleep but still awake. Now wide open, no mistake. Light dim low across the room, slow rhythm in the gloom. Almost finished with the day, one more minute, let it stay. Home surrounding every sound, pause but grounded.
Yeah. Bus stop, light above the bench. Last rule number on the sign. Wind pressing through the coat, paper cup gone cold. Crosswalk blinking red to blank. Empty lane, stretching out. Phone screen dim in my hand. Earbuds low in one ear. Apartment windows up the block, some already dark. Engine hum from far away, night hole in the curb. Almost home, not there yet, sitting at the stop. One more track before it comes. Headlights down the road, streets so wide and still breathing in the air. City wrapped in low tone, we remain. Ticket stub folded small, bench cool under denim. Neon from a corner store, flicker on the glass. Traffic lights cycle slow, no cars passing through, another song rolls in. Bass under the street, buzz map take to the pole. Last time marked in ink, phone battery on one bar. No rush to move, not inside, not moving. Balanced in the weight, wind brushing at the sleeve. Night past the gate, almost stepping forward, still in place. Home a few stop down, let it stay. Let it stay, let it stay, let it stay. Headlights finally round the bend. Door opens with a sigh. Warm air meeting cold. Steps up in the light. Car tap without a word. Seat near the back. Music lowered to a tone. Window showing black. Bus pulling from the curb. Street sliding slow. My stop coming soon. I sit through one more. Close to home, still riding. City drifting past. One more minute in the sound before the bus goes dark. Lights thin along the road, breathe steady in the seat. Almost there, not yet, low beat.
Street light laying across the hood. Missed a turn like I knew I would. Gate in sight but wheels still roll. Radio low, steady tone. Window cracked, foot in the air. Porch light glowing over there. Key half turned, not all the way. Yet the engine softly stay. Mailbox shadow sliding bin. Same short block around again. House that's mine within my view. I let another minute through. Not yet, let it ride. Driveway closed, but I stay outside. Engine warm, I remain. Same slow loop again. Almost home, still in the seat. Dashboard glow, low repeat. Front door waiting in the dark. I stay parked, yeah. Red light holding longer still. Foot relaxed against the wheel. Blinker ticking without aim. 3 small houses look the same. Phone face down beside my leg. No new calls, no new thread. Heater fading into air. Hands unmoving on the steer. Handle close enough to try. I just let the moment light. Track stretching thin and wide. I don't step outside. Leave it on, don't shut it down. Circle once more, do the town. Fog on glass, but I can see that quiet light in front of me. Key unmoved, the dash still bright. Song running through the night. Close enough to step inside. Still I ride. Finally beside the curb, no big motion, not a word. Motor softer than before. Silence forming at the door. Hands resting on my knees. Last note drifting with the breeze. Porch light flickers in the blast. Time moves slow but doesn't pass. Yeah, gear in park, I don't depart. No clear reason in my heart. One more track begins to play. I let it stay. Nearly there but staying still. Foot off brakes, no kill. Engine low like distant sound. House so close but I don't turn around. One more do before I go. Dash forecasting amber glow. Home in sight beyond the gate. I let it wait.
Hey. Laundry card still in my hand. Corner store receipt folded twice. Midnight fridge light in the aisle. Doors humming in a line. Basket resting at my feet. 2 bottles rolling slow. Freezer mist against the glass. Blue tin on the floor. Phone playing through the speaker. Low drum under the hum. Cashier counting quiet bills. Street empty outside. Almost home, still in line. Neon buzzing overhead. One more track before I leave. Door sliding open. Warm inside, cold beyond. Breath faint in the air. City thin at this hour. I stay. Security mirror on the ceiling. Rows of cans and silver lines. Clock above the counter reading 1:43. Card tab, small green light. Plastic bag unfold, another song begins to thin. Bass car in a tire window showing parked bikes. Headlights passing once, receipt 10. Dead across, folded into my coat. Not outside, not back yet. Standing near the door. Neon light on the glass. Shoes against the floor. Almost stepping in the night. Still under the glow. Home a few blocks down, let it slow. Door slides with a breath. Cold air over my face, bag light in my hand. Street stretching out, music lowered to a tone. Footsteps soft on concrete, crosswalk blinking amber. No cars coming through. Apartment lights ahead, few windows still awake. Key waiting in my pocket, I walk. One song more. Close to home, still walking. Neon fading behind. One more minute in the sound before I climb the stairs. Now you're thin along the curb, breath steady even on my nose there again. Low beat.
Seat on a night bus, forehead near the glass. City lights bending slow across the moving black. Stop request button dim, pull cool in my hand. Phone playing low through one ear. Seat fabric rough and still. Street names slide past. Crosswalks blinking amber. Driver radio stretching thin, almost there, not my stop. Still riding through the blocks. One more track before I stand. Bag resting at my feet. Home somewhere ahead. Lights stacked in the dark. Night carried in the wheels. I stay seated. Two passengers near the door. Whispers fading out. Red light holding at the turn. Bus engine soft and steady. Another song rolls in. Bass thin through the frame. At panel glowing blue. Reflection of my sleep. Apartment towers rising. Some windows already black. Phone battery at 3%. No rush in the line. Not outside, not upstairs. Balanced in the eye. City sliding past. Breath light on the glass. Almost pressing the bell. Still in the groove. Home just down the road. Let it run. Signal pulled at last, but slowing to the curb. Door opening with a sigh. Cool air entering. Car tapped at the reader. Steps down to the street. Music lowered to a thread. Screen nearly dark. Built in just ahead. Few lights left on. Key turning in my pocket. Highway one more beat. Close to home. Standing still, doorway in my sight. One more second of the sound before I cut the light. Street quiet at this hour. Breath steady in the cold. Almost inside now. Still outside. Rooftop door left ajar. Concrete still warm from the day. City grid spread out below. Red dots drifting slow. Water tank coming near. Metal ladder fixed in place. Phone resting on the ledge. Speaker low against the sky. Laundry lines drawn tight. Clouds moving without shape.
Distant train across the bridge, wind brushing the railing. Almost down, still up here, standing above the blocks. One more track before I go, stairs waiting below. Home a few floors down, light steady in the hall. Night white across the roof, I remain. Neon sign, 3 streets over, blinking through the dark. Airplane crossing slow, white light over black. Vent fan turning lazy, paper cup near my shoe. Another song rolls in, basting in the open. Window rose stacked high, some already dim. Keyring cold in my palm, time stretched thin. Not inside, not outside, balanced over height, door behind me cracked. City in full sight, almost taking the stairs. Still near the edge, rooms waiting underneath, let it settle. Finally stepping back, door pushing with a click. Rooftop wind cut off. Stairwell holding echophone, lower to a tone. Hand on painted rail, concrete steps down one by one. Light pooling every floor, apartment door ahead. Soft line at the base, music nearly at its end. I pause once more, close to home. Hand on the knob, stairwell quiet now. One more breath in the sound before it fades out. All that steady on the wall, night folded small. Almost through the door, still here.
Washer running in the dark, soft spin under kitchen light. Yeah. Detergent scent in the air, thin foam line at the glass. Yeah. Dry rack open by the wall, 2 shirts waiting on a chair. Window closed, faint city hum. Clock reading 2:17, phone charging near the sink. Low beat tapping through the top. Always shadows stretched long, lamp dim to have. Almost sleeping, still awake. Laundry turning slow. One more track before I fold. Warm air in the room, inside late steady spin. Night moving without a sound, home wrapped in the hum. Let it hum, let it run, let it run, let it run, let it run. Let go. Water shifts inside the drum, metal rhythm undertone. Cup left on the counter edge, ring dry near the base. Current still against the pane, elevator far below. Neighbor door shuts once, footsteps fade away. Another song rolls in, bass felt through the flow. Hands resting on the table, breath even shoulders low.
Not in bed, not in the hall. Standing by the machine, lights soft on the tile wall. Minutes passing clean. Almost done with being up, cycle near an end. Room holding steady air. Stay there.
Spin slows in a pause, click front of washer lid. Warm clothes lifted out, steam rising thin. Shirt folded on a rack, towel draped over the rail. Phone screen dark at last, music lower the tone. Lamp switched off in the hall, only the fridge remains. House settled after the spin, I stand a second more.
Close to sleep, floor cool. Laundry stacked and still. One more breath before I move into the quiet room. Night resting on the walls, nothing left undone. Home steady in the dark, soft hum.
Train door staying closed. Platform air left behind. Last carriage nearly empty. Blue seats under white light. Backpack resting by my shoe. Window carrying tunnel lines. Phone playing through one ear. Low rhythm on the rail noise. Back above the doorway. Dice flowing in a row. My stop 3 stations down. City running underground. Almost home, still in motion. Train humming through the dark. One more track before I rise. Hand on the metal pole. Street somewhere above. Phones waiting in the block. Knife folded in the rails. I ride. Announcement voice fade out. Soft echo in the car, door window shows black. Reflection on my coat, next stop blinking once. Red light on the panel, another song rolls in. Bass caught in the carriage. Someone steps off 2 seats down. Footsteps on the platform, doors closed with a tone. Time on taking us again. Not outside, not inside. Balanced in the line. City layered overhead. Concrete wire inside. Almost standing for my style. Still seated in a groove. Home stacked over ground. Let it move. Brakes ease into a glide. Station name on white doors part with a sigh. Cool air through the gap. Car tapped at the gate. Stairs rising to the street. Music lower to a dread. Night opening wide. Crosswalk waiting at the top. Few cars passing slow. Apartment lights ahead. I walk once or more. Close to home, step steady. Street thin at this hour. One more minute in the sound before the screen goes dark. Building just ahead. Brand beefing in the cold.